guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anna from Actually Anna, and today we're gonna talk about 5 things you can do to take your mind off things that are going on in the world. So as you might know, last week there wasn't a video up. I had some technical problems and couldn't upload a video, so I'm sorry about that. But the weeks before, I have to say, the 3 weeks before, I uploaded some videos in the quarantine pick me up series, and this is the next one in the series. So I'm gonna talk about 5 things you can do to take your mind off things that are going on in the world. For me, that's very important because I can get caught up in things very quickly, and as you might know, I had an asthma attack, so I am quite concerned actually. But I'm gonna share with you the 5 things that keep my mind off things and that I can just basically escape from everything that's going on. So I hope that these things will also help you if you're getting caught up in things very quickly as well. And yeah, I just want to share them with you, so I hope they will be helpful for you as well. As always, before we go into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can click here or there, I never know, so I'll point to both. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a notification when a new video pops up. But without further ado, let's go into the video. Tip number 1. So here in the Netherlands, you aren't allowed to go to the gym or anything, but you are allowed to go outside and exercise by yourself or with someone from the same household. So my tip number 1 is to don't forget to exercise, because exercise is very important for your mental and physical health. And here in the Netherlands, we cycle a lot. So go and take your bike, go for like a cycle for 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Or if you like cycling on a racing bike, you can do that as well. Or just go for a walk. Go for a walk early in the morning if you're afraid that you're gonna bump into other people, or you go to a certain part of the Netherlands where there's not a lot of people there, or go to a nature reserve that you can go to and walk around there. But my first tip is to keep exercising. Tip number 2. My second tip is to keep doing the routines that you already were doing before the whole thing started. So if you have a certain makeup routine in the morning, or your skincare routine, or your get ready routine, or a nighttime routine, just keep doing what you used to do basically, because it makes you more productive. If you get dressed, do your routines, put on some makeup or do your skincare or whatever you want. If you want to give your face a bit of a rest, a bit of a makeup rest, keep your routines roughly the same. They can be more minimalistic, for example, because I don't wear as much makeup right now as I used to do when I would go into the office. But I try in the morning to do my makeup, to do my skincare at least, and get dressed, because it just makes me more productive and it really gets me ready for the day. Instead of sitting in front of your computer in your PJs all day is not gonna make you very productive. So that's also, keep trying to stick to the habits you had before everything changed, and that will get your mind off things as well. Tip number 3. So my third tip is to also make sure that you include some things that where you can relax. For example, read a book, listen to a book if you prefer that, do some mindfulness, do some yoga, do some meditation, anything to wind down, or just sit in front of the TV and do a film night. Just things that you used to do before, like I said, everything changed in the world, because it's very important that you still make a difference between the working day and your free time, basically in the evening, or maybe during lunch you want to do a half an hour lunch break and do some yoga. It's very important that you make distinctions between certain parts of the day, because otherwise it can be a complete blur, and it can just feel kind of the same because you're stuck inside all day basically. So make sure you do dedicated parts. Maybe plan out your day in advance. Say that your work day starts at 9, just work from 9 to 6, and then you go get dinner, and then you do maybe some yoga. Just plan out your day like you used to do before the whole thing started, because that makes you feel more productive. It also makes you feel like you have certain parts of the day, so the work day doesn't blur into the rest of your day basically. Tip number 4. My 4th tip is to also keep your mind of things when, for example, doing social media. I know you shouldn't be on social media all day, and with my type of work as a content creator, that's very difficult because I am on social media way longer than I should, like, which is like prescribed, appropriate, how do you say that? But there's a new platform, as you might know, TikTok. My username is down below if you want to follow me. I alternate videos with tips about Instagram and growth and makeup, beauty, fashion. So if you want to follow me, my username is right there. But TikTok is an amazing way to keep your mind on things because you can actually create your own video. I found it very fun and it's very easy. Instead of with the Instagram game, everything has to be very pretty and very perfect. Whereas with TikTok, I found that if you edit it a bit, put a filter on it, a bit of text, then it's good to go, basically. And I find that you can be very creative, which keep your mind of things as well. So discover a new platform. Maybe you haven't been on Instagram yet, so go on Instagram, go on Facebook, go on TikTok, discover the platform and make new friends online. And that brings me to my 5th tip. My 5th tip is to maybe you have some time off because maybe you can't work from home and you have to sit inside all day. And maybe you're bored by now. I can imagine if you're stuck inside for like 2 months already and you can't work from home. But what you also can do is spend some more time during learning a new skill. For example, you want to do a course on photography, or maybe you want to do a course on juggling, how to learn a handstand. My boyfriend's currently learning a handstand. So that can keep your mind of things as well. I just mentioned that I'm on TikTok and I give Instagram growth advice there as well. If you want, I also have a course available for you. It's about growth on Instagram, organic growth to your target audience. I'll leave the link down below. But there are other platforms you can go on, like Udemy, like Coursera. There are also free courses available. So maybe you just want to use this time to learn a new skill. So these were my 5 tips about how you can get your mind off things during the weird time that's going on in the world, and to maybe get your days going a bit faster. Maybe you're very bored because you can't work at the moment, which is not nice. Maybe you can work from home, but you have some free time in the evening because you used to go to the gym all the time, for example, or you used to do other things like meet with friends. Hopefully this thing will all be over very soon and we can go back to a kind of more normal, basically. But until then, I hope these tips were very, very useful. If you have your own tips or tricks, leave them down in the comments below because we can all help each other through this difficult time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any of these videos. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a notification when a new video pops up. And don't forget to like this video if you really like this quarantine pick-me-up series and they're helpful and they're helping you get through this period. Let's do this together. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next week.